back.
No, Occupy Wall Street's back.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
know. They came out with a list of demands, and this is their list. I'll just recap it. Minimum wage $18 an hour, max wage $90 an hour, 6-hour work week, unionize all workers, no layoffs, open borders, amnesty for all, retire at 55, annual wealth tax, ban private ownership of land, make homeschooling illegal. That's basically everything out of the Marxist doctrine.
You know, the first three I tend to agree with.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but that doesn't work for me. I mean,
Why?
if you're
Do you
capable,
make more than $90 an hour? I mean, you know how many doctors I pay at all the way up to $300 an hour?
well, that's true, but they also went to school and they earned that degree, so they're entitled to earn that kind of money because they have the education and background to do so. Anybody could earn that kind of money with an education and a background, right?
Well, Dave, we discussed from one of our earlier shows that education is irrelevant.
Right, right, but I'm talking about. Oh my God, you're trying to trip me up here. I know it. I know he's doing it, man. He's doing it. He's doing me good.
Why do you think I'm here?
Yeah, exactly. He's back on to give me a hard time, but that's fine. I love it. He's showing up for the last half of the show, and this man, it's gonna make it a lot easier. So, anyway, let's just go over. This is what like to call disgruntled Thursday. So Dean, what's got you disgruntled today? Anything?
Dave, I don't think we have enough airtime for me to.
Oh,
do
just start with the
Well,
basics, and we'll go from
as
there.
you know, I'm trying to move, but trying to get a hold of anyone. I mean, you try and look for a phone number on the internet. That takes about 10, 15 minutes,
Oh.
if at all. Once you get through to them, you go through a menu system, and it's basically you go in circles. It's kind of like an endless traffic circle in rush hour traffic,
Oh yeah.
which confuses everybody going through the yield. If you go round and round and round and round and round,
Yeah.
then only thing you do is get dizzy. But everyone else, they say, "What is that guy doing?"
Well, it's kind of like I hate those phone menus. Where they say, okay, press this for English, press this for Farsi, press this if you're a Democrat, press this if you're a Republican, press this if you can't read English, press this if you got hemorrhoids.
Dave, one of them actually, I had to wait about probably 42 seconds
Oh, wow.
because the menu first was Spanish.
Oh my God.
And so what I think what they intend to do is to get you to hang up first, but I stayed on.
Oh yeah.
And finally it came to an English menu. Then that was at the beginning of probably about 20 minutes of wasted life.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's see, that's what they're trying to do. Like I was saying in the beginning of the show, is what they're trying to do is overwhelm the system so that it collapses, and then you can't function. They're trying to put everybody under the same boot, and that's what their idea of equality is, and that's why it doesn't work for me. I think we're all capable of making our own decisions, and some of us aren't, but that's okay too. I mean, everybody's going to have a little hang up here and there.
Yeah, and Dave, I wanted to try an experience today. I did see the Academy Awards, and there was one movie that impressed me quite a bit, and it's quite frankly, I'm surprised that we didn't come up with that. But it was the what the movie with no sound. What do you call that? Private, or that movie with no sound, black and white.
Oh, you mean like a talkie? That's what they're called.
No, there was no talking. It's
Oh yeah, they're the silent movies.
yeah. So what I thought we had experience with, and perhaps we could do that in about another half hour or so, is try silent radio.
Silent radio. Oh, that's easy.
In fact, we'll hand sign.
Yeah, you see.
In fact, call us up and hand sign us back.
Well, how are they gonna call up? We don't have a phone line.
Well, even if we did, just call up or carrier pigeon, which is
Yeah.
my favorite,
Yeah, carrier pigeons
and
always
they
work.
would have to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, either that or we also respond to Morse code. So if you understand how to do, then that'll work too.
Yes.
So we respond to Morse code, carrier pigeons, spotlights.
Yak. Yeah, camelbacks.
Camelbacks.
Rather slow but more efficient.
Yeah, turtles even. Turtles. We like snapping turtles. I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend going skinny dipping with them, though. That's kind of a dangerous proposition. That's like going skinny dipping with Nancy Pelosi. You never know what you're going to end up missing.
Well, one thing with turtles that I like is it serves two purposes. But Dave, can you tell me why they're only one way?
I don't know. I think God just made them that way because they're slow. They're susceptible to predators, so they have the shell and that the head that pokes in there and whatnot.
Yeah, but why do they only go one way?
Because they can't see backwards.
No, why do they only go? If you were to send me a turtle message, it was on his back or however, he could hang it out from his little itty bitty teeth, and it just came to me. Why one way?
I don't know.
Because when you get it, you get your message, you make soup.
Okay, yeah. Oh boy. See the PETA people already probably starting to protest the show now.
Oh, by all means, protest. Because here again, if you protest, then we know that we're reaching out to somebody.
Yeah,
We're reaching out and touching somebody.
Yeah, even though you might find it offensive. But I'm sure Dean got a good laugh out of yesterday's show when I started going squirrely with the voice.
I did.
Because I don't know what it is. I think Google must be hacking in because of the government media complex or whatever, and it's speeding our voices up. So we're getting that kind of thing going on.
Can you do that again?
Kind of thing.
You know, the weirdest part, Dave, is you could do that as often as you want. But for some weird reason, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, probably. That's what you call liberal doublespeak. When you then they even understand what I'm saying right there. I just said that Barack Obama's king in liberal doublespeak by going Sorry. I know you guys are probably like, whatever.
Well, they were saying that the minute I walked in.
Yeah.
Dave, I don't know. I'm not going to go into a long dialogue here, but I said in one of the shows, amongst many, about Dave's talent. So
yeah,
if you see his talent, put a nickel in the mail. And spend 50 cents sending it, but we'll get the nickel.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll put it to a good cause.
Oh, always. It's like, it's not all about me. It's about saving the country and saving the church. That's what I'm more concerned with at this point. I mean, yeah, man's got to eat and survive and everything else, but how can he do that if his country's on fire?
Well, God works in mysterious ways, so therefore we have Dave.
Yeah, I'm an enigma.
And this show.
Yeah, exactly. So.
He was, I think, and believe me, I'm not a Darwin theorist. Theorist. Excuse me, gabapentin does it every time. But some people like me, I was manufactured in a '57 Chevy in the back of it.
Yeah.
And Dave, he was manufactured a couple Nebias.
Yeah, in a nebula or something. I don't know. So I mean, this is kind of interesting that Dean shows up because what else was going on since this disgruntled Thursday? He had to deal with the phone and this, that, and the other thing. What else? What else got on? What was the pebble in your shoe today?
Traffic.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes bug, sometimes windshield. Today, bug.
Bug. What, are you driving with your head out of the window and your mouth open
No,
again?
it's either you have a choice. Either you're a bug or the windshield. What would you rather be?
I would rather be the windshield.
Yeah, So today I was a bug.
Oh yeah, so you went.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Traffic. It's not what telecommute. I mean that's what people are doing. It's I don't know. Walk, bicycles, horses. Where I'm going, golf carts and miniature little place golf carts with little red things going on top, going wee wee wee
Yeah, why
wee.
don't you tell him that story? Because I think that, that'd be good for Disgruntled Thursday, your little Catalina Island
Oh my
experience.
God.
Oh my God, this is funny.
Well, I'll keep it as short as I can, but they got a three-strike you're out type thing. So we were in a very thin but absolutely entertaining, fun bar. This is midday, drinking drinks with little umbrellas on it, and so we leave that and we rent a golf cart. So there's only there's really no cars, so to speak, on Catalina Island. There's a public side and a private side.
Right.
And but we took the boat from Newport, and I've been to Catalina one time before as a child. So, but really, there's not all that much to do. The beach is really small. Whatever you go, it's there's entertainment there and fun things. But so we take the little cart and we go up this hill. It's kind of windy, like that road in San Francisco. I'm drawing a blank on the name of
Well,
that.
you're talking like the 40 or the 101?
No, the road that goes,
Oh.
through all the flower beds.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking.
Yeah, they got car chases through that and everything.
Oh
but,
yeah, and they're jumping in. Yeah.
Yeah, only James Bond could drive that. But
Yeah.
but anyway, so we go up the hill, but I had to go to the bathroom, so I proceed to bushes right there.
Yeah.
Lots of foliage everywhere. So,
Yeah.
but I'm just going taking a pee and looking over this. Looking down on the
Yeah.
beach and looking out at the ocean. There's boats coming and leaving, and but this little cop in this little golf cart came up and said, "Okay, that's strike one." I says, "What do you mean?" He says, "You get 3 strikes." He says,
So you got busted for public urination.
yes.
Oh man.
So they didn't think that much about it. Fortunately, they didn't find me.
Right. Right.
So we went back down and we got a 6-pack of beer. So we're back going up the hill again, and it's a big circle drive.
Right.
And then, but we have open beers in our golf cart. I mean, God, you go to any golf course. Who doesn't have an open beer in their golf cart?
That's all part of the sport, man. The more you drink, the better you play, right?
Kind of like fishing.
Yeah.
So here again, this little wee, 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 wee. This time, I mean, how could you not notice them? But we just kind of went a little bit further than they wanted to.
Yeah.
So anyway, strike number 2.
Right.
Strike number 3, since this is a family-related show, I'm not going to get into. But what ended up happening is we decided not to pull over. And so we're going down this hill as fast as our golf cart goes. And right behind us are these 2 police officers and their little golf cart going. And we're going the exact same speed. So there's no way we could get away from them. There's no way they could catch us. So we might as well just keep going around in circles.
Oh, yeah.
Around the island. So finally we get tired and they're behind us and we turn in our cart. They didn't handcuff us, but they says, "Okay, that's 3 strikes. 3 strikes. We're really losing patience with you guys.
Yeah.
So we're going to escort you to the launch there." So we got escorted, and one of the 2 police officers stayed there and waited for another boat, which they come every 10, 15 minutes. They come from Newport and Laguna, La Jolla.
Right.
At other places, some trips longer than others, but we could not leave that dock.
Oh wow! So they totally said, "Okay, you guys gotta go."
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's pretty crazy. I mean.
Well, most people haven't quite gone through that same exact experience. And I mean, here again, this is a family show. I didn't really go into half the crazy stuff that we did, but
yeah.
We'll keep it within respectable ratings.
Oh, absolutely.
If that matters, but
absolutely. Well, we're kind of coming up here on a break, so we'll be back here in just a few seconds and finish up the show. We got 2 more segments, and then the show's over for today. So it won't be Disgruntled Thursday anymore. It'll be Screw Off Friday tomorrow.
that means you can wear anything you want while you're listening to us.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see you in a few.